How's it going, everyone? It's K-Lumity here, and today I'm going to be showing you basically my Dreamlight Valley village, and we're going to be going through each of the biomes, and I'm just going to show you what I've done to it and how I've decorated it. And I'd like to make this either a monthly or a bi-weekly series or something like that, where I basically just do updates on my village and just show you guys how I'm decorating it, how it's turning out, and we'll just keep going through it even until the actual full game releases, because this is still technically early access. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start off here in Frosted Heights, and we'll go through each of the biomes, and then I will show my house last. And I would like some, tips in the comments maybe, if you guys want to see in future videos, if you'd like to see house updates separate from the rest of the village, or if you would rather it all be in one video like this. That will let me know how you guys want it done. So if you feel like helping me out there, leave a comment down below whether I should do the rest of the village separate from my house in future video updates. So here's Frosted Heights. All I've really done here is I've moved Anna's and Kristoff's house over here, their castle. I moved it over here. By the way, I love the music that plays inside the house, how it does the Let It Go in like piano and everything is beautiful. I love that. The music in this game is fantastic. But I moved their house in Frosted Heights just because it looks better here than it does in the forest to me. I put Kristoff's sleigh right across from it with a workbench. That way it kind of looks like he has something to work on. Over here is an igloo. I made this actually with Olaf in mind. So this is for Olaf. And I put a little snow globe with Olaf in it down there. And I put a table and some chairs here. Also, just seems like something Olaf would have. So he can have dinner with all his friends right outside of there. And there really isn't a whole lot going on in Frosted Heights right now. I do have this chair over here, but literally this is only here because I have nowhere else to put it. I need to find a better place for that eventually. But like I said, this is still, there's a lot of stuff that needs worked on in my village, and I plan on working more in the future on it and just getting it all nice looking. I've been basically trying to go through all the quests, so that's why my village doesn't look as good as it could, because I've been wanting to go through all the quests before everything else. Before actually trying to decorate it. Here I've just kind of set up some benches and stuff like that. A little flower planter, another bench there. There was a little farm here, but it grew over, so I need to redo that. We'll go ahead down here. This is basically all there is to show in the Forgotten Forest, other than, or what is it? This isn't the Forgotten Forest. Forest of Valor, my bad. Other than my house over there, and I'll show that here in a few. Down here on the plaza, you can see I have the house from Encanto on here, Maribel's house. I have the Scrooge McDuck store I just left where it was, but I put this little statue in the center of the plaza. I put Minnie's house by Mickey's. I figured that only made sense. And then you have Remy's restaurant, Chez Remy, next to his actual house with the clock tower in between them. I think that looks pretty good like that. And that's pretty much all that's going on in the meadow. I haven't really added a whole lot other than just the houses and the statue there and stuff like that. I haven't really done a whole lot there. And up here is actually what I'm working on right now, because in the next update they're adding Simba in. Simba and his girlfriend. So I want to kind of make this a little bit more royal looking for Simba. So I've started putting fence down, put these two statues of lions here, and I'm working on a golden brick road that's going to go through here. I got a farm going here with peppers, and on the other side there's really nothing going on just yet for there, and there's nothing really going on here either. Again, this is just all early stuff that I'm working on, so I haven't touched a whole lot, but I'm excited to see how it grows in future videos and how it looks in future videos. Up here, this is the Forgotten Realms. Nothing's really going on up here. I haven't done a whole lot. The only thing that's been done was just this little fountain that it was part of a quest. And there was a banner that was part of that quest too, but I don't know where that actually went. So I don't know. I'll have to come back here after this video and get that diamond. But yeah, so the Forgotten Land, I don't know why. I call these all sorts of different names. I never get the names right. I have a horrible time with names. So Forgotten Land, not Forgotten Realm. But yeah. Alright. So back through here, we'll head down here and we will go to the Peaceful Meadow. Is that the actual name of that? Did I get that right? Okay, at least I got that right. So we'll go to Peaceful Meadow and check that out. What I've done in Peaceful Meadow is pretty limited as well. Again, pretty much everything I've done is limited at this point. I've been mainly focusing on quests, but I basically was just putting down enough to get the quest done for decoration. So I put this bench here, got 2 rustic baskets next to it, and I got these this little bike here with the flowers in it. I actually think that this looks pretty cool right there. I put Wally's house here. Since his farm is right over here, it makes sense. I also put this little golden flower right outside Wally's house because, you know, he's the flower guy. He has to have the flowers by his house. Didn't change anything else really over here. The only other thing I did, which is just a very small thing, was just add a bench over here by the pillar. And that's all I've done. I just added 1 extra bench and that's it. Down here, we'll go to the Glade of Trust next. At least I remember that one. We'll go to the Glade of Trust and we'll check that out. So the Glade of Trust, since it's a swampy area, and I usually think of swamps as a bit creepy, I put the RV down here because the RV just kind of looks like something that'd be in a creepy swamp. And I also put that little, like, merry-go-round, I put that over there because, again, it's all broken down and creepy looking, so I was just like, yeah, it looks good in the swamp, so that's where it's going to go. There's some wood here, firewood for Buzz to burn, I guess, if he ever needs it. I just put it there because, again, it looks good for the RV. You know, got a bonfire going outside of it. Oh, I can get some swamp water for a quest. I need to do that. Let's go ahead and get that. So over here is Ursula's house. I did move Ursula's house over here because I didn't really want her to have a nice spot on the beach since she's evil. So I was like, hey, you can live in the swamp. So there she is. She's going to be living in the swamp for now. And also, I did put this statue here. I made the statue and put it here, and I just kind of made this, like, I guess the center of the area where all the, you know, the shop is, the well and everything, and I'm going to build more eventually, and this will all be the centerpiece to basically the entire biome. And then Dazzle Beach, I have a lot of just houses put down here, and I do have a little bit of a, you know, a beach. Obviously, it's a beach, but I have a little bit of a theme going for it. Got Moana's house here with the fire pit from Moana right there. I did not move Donald Duck's boat. I did at one point, and I moved it back just because I didn't like where I put it. And over here, I do have Moana's boat over here. I have the dock still there. I need to move the stall because the stall is actually kind of in a bad spot. I need to move that eventually, so that's something I'm going to be working on. These night thorns grew overnight. Okay, so let's go check over here. I do have one house over here. I have Maui's house. Get over here, since it's all rocky, it kind of just looks like it connects with everything else over here, so that's where that is. I'm going to have to go through and take those night thorns down later on. Over here, you have Prince Eric's castle, and also you have Ariel's castle. And this is a little beach ball going on right here with the Pixar ball and the beach towel and everything. Over here is just a chair sitting with a bucket of water, you know, radio there, lunchbox, all that stuff. Got Stitch's house back here. I want it to be in somewhat of a grassy area since it has this greenery around it. I figured it would look better with a little bit of, you know, grass around it instead of being directly on the sand. And I've used a lot of the sandy spaces too. Like, I'm not very happy with Prince Eric's house right now. I'd like to move his castle somewhere else, just because it kind of looks awkward there. But that's something I'll worry about later on. And if I move it, maybe I'll do an update on it in a later video. But that's all the biomes. So now we can just go back to my house and I'll show you what that looks like. My house, actually, I have put a lot of work into the interior just because you can have so many floors. You can so far I have 4 floors, and I think you can have even more than that. But this is the entrance, and the entrance is actually an arcade. So I have 6 arcade cabinets set up here. Got this picture of Tiana on the wall. Got Mickey and Minnie on the wall. And since it's an arcade, I figured it only made sense for there to be pizza being served. There's some bubble tea. And there's also a meal in the cup from Wally, but kind of just looks like a Coke to me, so I was just like, I'll just throw it next to the pizza. I got this lamp here just to kind of make it look more arcadey and friendly. So this, I think this is from Wreck-It Ralph. So over here, this is the first bedroom I made. And as you can see here, got a desktop, got this little glove dresser here, got the cool bed that came with the deluxe edition. Got a potion cabinet, bookshelf, and this cool lamp that also came with the deluxe edition. And got this window too that has all the forest looking out. I actually like having my house in the forest, especially because it makes sense with all the windows that have the forest outside of it. It's kind of weird having that on the plaza, considering there's like no pine trees in the plaza. It doesn't really make sense to have it there. But when you actually put it in the forest, the windows make sense. So here's the kitchen. And in the kitchen, I don't have a whole lot going on really, other than, you know, I got the stove, kitchen sink here, got a chimney there. This is actually the starting chimney, but I think it looks good with the rest of the just decor in here. Yeah, toaster, fridge. This is a bookshelf for all the cookbooks. I got a safe in here that I got from Scrooge McDuck, and I have a couple of chests to put extra food supplies along with the fridge. And over here, this is just a rest area, basically. This originally was a living room, and the couches don't match too well right now. They're kind of just placeholders until I get better matching ones. But eventually, I want to make this just a better restroom. That's not a restroom, a lobby, I guess you could say. I want to make this a better lobby, living room style area. So I'm trying to make it fit in with the arcade as well. So that's something I'm working on. And eventually I will have this bedroom over here. I will redo this and have that matching with the arcade as well to all have the bottom floor all arcade themed. So that's a work in progress. Floor 2. This is kind of a villain's setup right here, except for the dresser in the corner. Ignore that. I just put that there because I didn't have a good place for it. But as you can see, there's all the different night thorns everywhere. But I do have the lamps, this chimney, the fireplace, and all that. I got the big old lion's head above the bathroom. And in this room, I think this is a bedroom. Oh no, this is just another like living room type area where there's a couch, got a hot tub here, another couch, and just again, it's a room that I could completely redo eventually and just do something different with. And then in here, I think this is the bathroom. No, this is not. This is the living room. Okay. I always forget where the bathroom and then where the living room is. I gotta do better about that. But here is the actual living room. So I got this couch here, got the TV on over there, got this picture on the wall, got a little bag here on this like end table, and I have this cool little, I don't know what that's called. I think it's called a fountain, even though there's no water in it, I think. If I go over to it, will it let me see? Let's see if it will let me see what it is. Okay, apparently not. I'll just remove it real quick and I'll put it back down so I can see what the name of it is. Because a fireplace. It's a fireplace. I knew it was something like that. So yeah, it's a fireplace even though there's no real fire. It's just those kind of like floating orbs. But it's pretty cool. And I have another thing like that over here, this column with more floating orbs. I think those look really good. And then in here, I think this is a bedroom. Yes, this is a bedroom. So not a whole lot going on in here. It's just a Mickey themed bedroom. Got the outfit from Fantasia here. Got a bed with the Mickey Mouse symbol on it, and got an easel, and that's about it really going on there. Next floor will have the actual bathroom. I know that now. But here is what this floor looks like. It's basically a library style area. So there's a couch there, and here's another desk for reading. It's got the duck book from Lilo and Stitch on it. And in here is the bathroom. And again, there's more work that needs to be done here. I'd like to find a bathtub that actually is blue that matches the rest of this, or white, because the green one just does not match the rest of the theme. But that's something I got to work on in the future. Got this Frozen picture on the wall of Elsa and Olaf. Just to kind of match with all the other blue stuff and need some blue decoration, so that's why that's there. So yeah, just more stuff that definitely could be improved upon in the future. I don't think there's anything in this room whatsoever. Yeah, this is just a room that I've put like the flooring in and wallpaper, and that's it. So that's something I gotta, again, free room I can do something with in the future. And in here is another bedroom. This is what I'm going to be working on for my bedroom. So more books, got this bed here, and got this column, this Nightthorn column here, and that's all I've got going on in there. I got the Celestial door. It does not look good here. I know that, but it's just a placeholder until I get something better. I haven't really seen any doors that I like, or even really unlocked many doors. Alright, so let's go to the last one, which there's nothing in, so there we go. I just built that yesterday, and I haven't done anything with it. So instead of focusing more on building more floors, I'm probably going to actually just decorate the ones I have. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below, and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with my village and all the stuff I'm doing in Dreamlight Valley. And I have more Dreamlight Valley videos planned for the future. I have some videos of like decoration wish list of stuff that I wish that they would add as decoration. I've already done a character wish list, which I do actually want to do a second character wish list. So if you want to see that, hit that like button and the notification bell, the subscribe button, all that good stuff down below to keep up to date. And I will see you in the next video. You have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.